Hi Pixel! It is officially cozy season. I mean, it has been for a while, but you know what I mean. We're officially in winter, and winter, in my opinion, is the ultimate gaming season. I literally play the most games during the season. However, in today's video, we're going to be doing a little bit of a different type of video. We're going to be talking about gaming ruts. If you're a gamer, you probably have experienced these long or short periods where you don't want to pick up a game at all. You feel a little bit burnt out or tired of the same games, and it's really hard to get back into gaming sometimes. It takes a while for sure to get out of these sometimes. I'm going to be going through the games that have always gotten me out of a rut and games that I've been playing a lot recently that have definitely helped with gaming fatigue. Now, it is important to keep this in mind that these are games that get me out of a rut. They won't all necessarily get you out of a rut. Specifically, this one game, it is very debatable whether this game is good for getting someone out of a rut. In fact, I'm pretty sure this game has gotten people in a rut more than gotten people out of a rut. If you're new here and you like Nintendo Switch and gaming content, then definitely make sure to like and subscribe because we do a lot of that here. Let's get into it, Pixel. Before we begin, I do have really exciting news. I am thinking of redoing my little gaming space. I kind of want to make it fun. I definitely want to make it less boring. Right now it is a little bit boring to me. Let me know some decor pieces that you think would be fun to add to the space. Alright, these are my Nintendo Switch comfort games. I love these games so much, and I'm not gonna go in order from what I have listed because I do want to get this out of the way. So the first game that actually did get me out of a rut, I was in a really big rut for a bit, and that's why I kind of haven't been the most consistent with content, but it is Night in the Woods. I finished the game. Guys, I'm so happy. It's taken me so long to finish this game, mainly because I keep putting it off for whatever reason. I don't think like I ever hated the game, but I don't know. I think there's just so many games that I have that I just kind of put it off, but I'm so happy it's finally finished, and I'm so happy that I finally finished a game, like another game. I did not know if I was gonna be able to finish another game. I still need to finish Luigi's Mansion 3. We need to get those videos started again. Night in the Woods is about this college dropout, May, who returns back home mysteriously. We don't know why. And what's even more of a mystery is why her hometown seems a little different. Like everything seems really off, really different. There's definitely a lot of mystery elements going on in this game. It is a very short game. The storyline and the fact that it's just very emotional, it definitely put me through an emotional roller coaster. That alone got me out of a rut because I was motivated. I was determined to finish it. I actually binged it in a few days. Definitely not good to do that, but it was definitely worth it. I'm so happy I finished it. I'm happy that I finally uncovered the mysteries of the town. Also, what was really cool about this game is that I really like games that have mini games in them, but this one was kind of fun because you didn't have to be good at the mini games. You could completely be terrible at the mini games and you still progress. It's perfect because if you struggle with progressing through a game because of the mini games, because I know the mini games could be harder than the actual game sometimes, this game is perfect because the mini games you could be really bad and you still progress. The funny thing about that too is depending on how well you play the mini games, like the band sessions where you get to play the guitar, oh my god, the dialogue will change. So if you're really good, they'll be like, yay, like I don't know, I didn't get that dialogue, so I don't know what they say, but they're always like, oh, that was yeah. So it's really fun that they have like different kind of dialogues for that, but this is not a game you have to worry about not being able to progress. Also, the visuals of this game, I did play it during the fall, so it was perfect. I finished it during the fall. I was planning to make a video and I keep putting it off. But I was planning to make a video on my thoughts of playing the game, and one of the points that I wanted to mention was that it was really nice to see a game that was very immersive but very like autumnal because I was playing it during the fall, so it was just like the perfect cozy vibes all around. It's also really good when you finish a game that you really love and you're kind of feeling in this little void, but you still want to like find games that are similar. So you're not completely in a rut. This game motivates you to find more games that are similar to that. So you kind of fill that void, that little void that is really sad that the game is over and you have to replay the game if you want to see the characters again. So this game is good all around and I highly recommend it. I also know the lighting is kind of terrible. We are gonna have to deal with it. This is why I want to redo my room. Next we have Critter Cafe. I have mentioned this before. This is a nice game because if you're in a gaming rut because you feel burnt out and overwhelmed, this one is a kind of go at your own pace, do as much or as little as you want. You literally do not have to play hours at a time with this game, which is really nice because sometimes I'm not in the mood for that. You get to run your own little cafe. You get to explore the map, rescue little critters that you also bring to your cafe and take care of, and it's just cute and wholesome. Definitely very girly, but it's a good game. Another reason why I really love this game is you can customize your cafe and your critters, which is really fun. So once you adopt critter, you don't get a different kind of skin for the critter right away, or sorry, they call it variants. You don't get the different variants for the critter you rescue right away, but as you run your cafe and serving all your customers and doing all the tasks, you do unlock variants for all your critters. You're able to change up the way your critter looks. So there's customization for literally everything and it's so cute. I play that on my Switch Lite. I do that on purpose because I do not want to get rid of my Switch Lite. I want to keep my Switch Lite, so I try to keep specific games on there so then I can play on my Switch Lite. It's also, again, really good if you just want to unwind from the day and you kind of just, you don't know what to do. You don't really want to go on your phone, but you still want some sort of entertainment. This is fun. And also it gives you a lot of dopamine because you collect things, customize, like all things I said, like it gives you a lot of dopamine, at least for me. Another thing, rescuing critters is kind of like this game called Ooblets, which I really like, and Ooblets also reminds me of Pokemon. You're rescuing these critters, right? For this game, you don't battle per se, like it's just more you're collecting little critters, so it's always fun to see like what critter you're going to rescue next. It definitely reminds me of Ooblets and Pokemon, but instead of battles, they pretty much help you run your cafe. That's the battle they have to go through. I actually forgot I had hot chocolate, so I'm gonna take a sip of that. I really want mint hot chocolate because that is really good. Speaking of Ooblets, this game I also finished really quickly. I finished that actually on my Switch Lite, so I kind of want to pick it up again. I finished Ooblets and Mail Time really quick. This game is the definition of cozy. Everything about this game screams cozy games. It is a farming sim, okay? But this one doesn't really feel like a farming sim. It really doesn't, because the main thing that makes me want to come back to this game is collecting all the Ooblets and doing the dance battles, which is so fun. Like you get to collect Ooblets from dance battling. Ooblets, like that's so fun. And I used to be a dancer, so maybe I'm biased. It's so cute. But then also there's a little storyline element to it, which is very cute. But yeah, once you finish the game, I thought like you could still do stuff after. It's like a never-ending dance party. Like everyone in the village is dancing. Like it just doesn't end. I know it's a game, but like that's kind of funny. I did finish this in 2 weeks. I had to figure out how long it took me to finish this game. I do think it took me approximately 2 weeks to finish. I don't think it was more than that. Also, what really draws me to come back to it is the little animation style. It's the little things, the little sound effects, the little animation style, everything about it. I highly recommend it. And the last game, which is the most controversial game out of this whole list, because this is the game that definitely puts people in ruts more than gets them out of it. But it got me out of a rut because I play it way too much. I'm actually at 400 hours in this game. But Disney Dreamlight Valley. Are we surprised? No, we really shouldn't be. It is a bit surprising, mainly because it is a very high maintenance game. Like, it's not a game that I feel like you would think of as a very chill game. Like, you can make it a very chill game, and I have mentioned that in my gameplay videos, but it's not always a chill game. Even if you try to make it a chill game, even if you go in with one thing that you need to do, you end up getting sidetracked and doing like a million different things. So why this is on the list, I don't know, but it really did get me out of a rut. I play it too often. I feel like the only rut this puts me in is like I can't play a lot of other games while I'm playing this game. Alright, another thing that is really nice about it is that there's constant updates. We did get a new DLC. I have not gotten it yet, but I do really want it. Maybe for Christmas. It seems really fun. We have Snow White, Tinkerbell, Maximus, Tigger, which I don't know why they did Tigger instead of Pooh Bear, but and just like the little companions you get. It's so cute. And then we are also getting Cinderella very soon. I'm very excited because there's constant updates with this game, and that's probably why I always go back to it, because I'm a Disney fan through and through, so obviously this game is perfect for me. This game is good. Like, if you really want to get back into gaming and you want to get back into this game specifically, it's really good if you have a goal in mind. And this could be any goal with the game. Now, I did have a goal that I completed, which was to unlock Alice and Cheshire Cat. I did do that, and I'm very happy. I love the way they did her. I know she came out like earlier this year, but I haven't gotten around to getting her because I was too focused on other things, and also even though Inside Out came out after, I kind of wanted to get Joy and Sadness first. So I am really happy that I finally have Alice and Cheshire Cat. There could also be ongoing goals like becoming a millionaire in the game, which is actually not that hard. You just have to plant and sell a lot of pumpkins, and then also you can, whether like there's a new star path and you want to complete it, like that's also a really good goal. That is my entire list of games that get me out of a rut. You'll have to let me know if you agree with any of these. Cute outro. That is the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know in the comments below what game always gets you out of a rut, and also is there any new games you want to try this season. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!